Hi guys, welcome to my vlog week 5. Today I'm going to tell you about my week and I'm going to tell you about my childhood and the games I like to play. So here we go. I've already done this once but I missed half of it out, so here we go, I'm doing it again. Last Sunday, the 17th of September, I didn't go anywhere that day. I just stayed in doing a jigsaw, knitting and watching TV in my PJs. Monday, me and my mum went to our shopping centre, our local shopping centre. When we got there we had some food, then we did a bit of shopping. Afterwards I came home and got one of my Bluetooth speakers. Then I went back to my mum and we watched Neighbours on my phone together. Then I came home and I spent the rest of the day writing and watching TV. Tuesday, me and my mum went to our local shopping centre. We had something to eat and did some shopping. Afterwards, we went back to mum's and watched Neighbours and EastEnders. Then I came home, watched TV and did some more writing. Wednesday was my payday. Me, my mum and mum's friend went up to our local shopping centre. When we got there we went in Greggs and then did some shopping. Afterwards, my mum's friend went home and me and my mum went back to her house and watched Neighbours and EastEnders. Then I came home, put my shopping away and went into town. First I went to Primark and bought some new Minnie Mouse winter PJs. Then I went in Greggs and then got the bus home. Before I came home I called up my mum to show her my new PJs, and I also bought a shopping bag in Primark too. Before I went into town, when I went up on our local shopping centre, I bought an ironing board cover. So when I came home, I tried my new PJs on, and they fit me perfect, so I kept them on. Then I put my new, ironing board cover on, but it was too big. Thursday, me and my mum went to our local shopping centre. When we got there we went in Pound Stretchers. I got a refund for the ironing board cover I bought from them yesterday. We bought one thing each in there and then we went in Costa. After Costa we went round the shops and did a bit of shopping. Afterwards we went back to mum's and watched Neighbours and EastEnders. Then I came home. Yesterday, me, my mum and my mum's friend went up to our local shopping centre. We went in the cafe and had something to eat, then we did some shopping. Afterwards my mum's friend went home and my mum went back to her house. Me and my mum went back to her house. I watched EastEnders and then I came home, watched TV and did some more writing. I'm going to tell you about my childhood. Anyone who knows me knows that I was born in 1972. So I was raised during the 1970s and 80s era. Bullying aside, I had the most amazing childhood. And we used to love playing games. We didn't have tablets, we didn't have laptops, we didn't have unlimited TV channels, we didn't have iPads, iPhones, any kind of mobile phone, we didn't have computers, we didn't have PlayStation games, we didn't have Xbox, we didn't have any of that, not until I'd say the mid to late 80s. We used our imagination. We used to play dens, make our own den, and we'd hide in there for hours and hours and play there. We used the imagination. we used to play games like hide and seek, which, well, as you know, someone used to count, they'd put the back to you and you'd go and hide. We used to play knock a door run, which is where you'd knock on a door and then run away before the people inside could answer. Tigs was where you chase someone around, and if you caught them, you'd tig them. Tigged off ground was where you chased someone around, but you weren't allowed to tig them if they weren't on the ground. You were only allowed to tig them if they were actually on the ground. Skipping games. I like playing skipping games. I love to play skipping. The only games I can remember is the peppers, where you do so who could get the most peppers, which is where you'd skip really, really fast. And if you got caught in the rope, then you were out, and it were next person's turn. We used to play Dum Dum Do Do, Catch Me If You Can, which is where you jump in the rope, and then you'd say, Dum Dum Do Do, Catch Me If You Can, I can run faster than Joe can. And then Joe, or whoever, you'd run out, and the person whose name you'd said would jump in, and they'd say the same thing, and then they'd have to try and catch you, I think. Bulldogs. Now Bulldogs, I'm not sure I can remember how to play that. I think it's where there were a group of you, and you had to freeze. If someone turned round, the person who in front of was on, they turned round. I think it's where if they caught you, you were moving, you were out. A bit like musical statues, I guess. May I was where someone would tell you to do something, and then you'd say, may I? If they said yes, you may, then you did it. If they said no, you may not, you didn't do what they'd asked you to do. Kiss catch. Kiss catch was where if you were a girl, you'd chase the boys, and if you caught them, you'd kiss them. And the other way around, if you were a boy, you'd chase the girls, and if you caught them, you'd kiss them. Oh, just going off a minute, I forgot to say, today, me and my mum went up to Seacross Shopping Centre, and we did a bit of shopping. We had something to eat in the big cafe, then we did a bit of shopping, then when we'd done a bit of shopping, we came home, but it took ages and ages coming home on the bus, and it was packed, and this poor little baby sat on his dad's knee. Don't know how it happened, but he proper whacked his head on the bus, and the poor little love was proper crying, bless his heart. Anyway, sorry about that, guys, I forgot to include that at the beginning. So yeah, played kiss catch, ice cream. I think ice cream was played similar to Bulldogs, I'm not quite sure. Kick the can and hop it. Kick the can and hop it was where you would, I guess, kick a can and hop it. Kirby was where you'd have someone on either side of the street. You'd have a football, and you'd throw the football. If the person caught it, even when it hit the curb, the person on the other side of the street, if they caught it, even when it hit the curb, then you didn't score. If it hit the curb and it bounced back to you, then you scored. Pegs, I can't really remember how to play that. I used to love putting a tennis ball inside an old sock or pair of ties, and standing against the wall and hitting the ball from either side of my body against the wall, like that, guys. Yeah, sure I don't have to demonstrate. When I was really tiny, before I was before I was old enough to play out with all the other kids on the streets, I used to love to make mud pies, and I remember my mum and my dad would pretend to eat them. When I used to play on my own, I used to sing a song called I'm a Texas Girl, I used to love playing dolls on my own and with my mum, with my sister and with my friends. I used to put my cat that I had back then that I got for my 5th birthday, I used to put her in my doll's pram, wrap her in doll's blankets and take her for walks in my pram, and she just used to lie there. Never batted an eyelid, never tried to escape, never did anything. I guess because she'd got used to it from being a kitten. We used to love playing mums and babies with my sister and my little brother and my friends. I used to love to play schools with my sister and my friends. We played swing ball. The amount of times we had to replace the tennis ball on swing ball or the string is unreal. We used to like playing board games such as Connect 4, which is still going strong, Guess Who, which is still going strong, Operation, which is still going strong, Buckaroo. I don't know if that's still available, I don't know if that's still going. Hungry Hippos, Snakes and Ladders, they're still going. Now, Conkers, now that's a game to remember. We used to get the conkers. Sometimes they'd still be in the shell. We used to break the shell off and we'd cook the conkers in the oven to make them go rock hard. Then we'd pierce them and put a string through, and we'd play conkers with us friends at school and at home. And my God, when those conkers hit you, if you missed the other person's conker and they hit you, my God, it hurt. But we used to get the giggles. It was just so much fun. Primary school, used to play Wallflowers and Farmers in the Den and What Time Is It, Mr. Wolf. We used to play horses where you'd put a skipping rope around someone, around the waist. You'd be behind them and you'd be leading them and they'd be moving around like a horse. What Shall We Do with a Drunken Sailor? I remember playing that in middle school. Don't remember playing it in primary school, but I remember playing it in middle school. I used to love to roller skate, but I didn't just ruin my roller skates when I was scared. I remember playing on my neighbour's roller skates, but I remember the old-fashioned roller skates, those horrible adjustable metal ones where you'd wear them with your shoes rather than just put your bare feet in them. And if you fell, my God, you knew about it because you didn't half end up black and blue. And there were horrible things. I'll never forget them. So I had an absolutely amazing childhood. Despite the bullying, I had an amazing childhood and I couldn't have asked for a better, more perfect childhood if I tried. Back then I had loads of friends. I never felt alone, I never felt lost, I never felt lonely. Not that I feel like that now, but I was just a kid and we didn't have what kids have now. There were trampolines, but there weren't all the safety stuff that you get now. They didn't get any of that. I never had a trampoline. I used to go on trampoline at school and I used to absolutely love trampolining, and I'd love a trampoline now even though I'm 51 years old. So that's me still stuck in my childhood like Peter Pan. So anyway guys, hope you enjoy this vlog, and I'll see you all next week in my next weekly vlog. So I hope you all enjoy the rest of your weekend. Take care of yourselves and remember, feel free to like, share, comment and subscribe. See you in the next adventure guys. See you later. Love yous. Bye.